up to him and said, yes, we have space for your camels and we have stuff to make them comfortable and we have a room for you. Come on, you're a stranger in town. I'm going to take care of you and make sure you're okay. Sometimes your talents, sometimes your gifts, sometimes your skills, sometimes your money, sometimes the resources you have are to help and to bless someone else, not because they deserve it, not because you want a pat on your back, not because you want to be seen, but because you are exhibiting the characteristics of God, being merciful and graceful, having grace and mercy for people who may not deserve it. And it's not because you want payment back from God, it's because you want to exhibit Him and be like Him and show yourself in the world that you are like God. I've run out of time. Did too much talking about practicality and practical things, but it was very important for me to get that to you. Excuse me, because in your romantic relationships, in your marriage, you are going to have to exhibit kindness from time to time. Your partner is not going to deserve your kindness, but be kind. I'm not saying every time, you know, and you pray about it. There are going to be times that you're going to have to be stern and plant your 2 feet down and let them know what it is. But there are other times when you're going to be able to be kind, and you should be kind. You're not going to give them the punishment that you feel they deserve, and you're going to bless them in a way that they may not deserve. And you have the power. That's what I wanted you to see with the practicality part of it. You have the power to be kind. You can choose kindness or you could choose vengefulness. Just remember that if you choose revenge, God's got to pay you back. So choose kindness. And I know it's hard. And can I share this piece with you before we go off? It was so hard for me not to lay hands on that person. It was so hard for me to walk away from that person. And still to this day, that person tries me by not even acknowledging that they did something to hurt me and my family, by not acknowledging or being accountable for what they did to us, for glossing it over like it was no big deal. And they've done this their entire life. Not being humble, but being entitled. And I've chosen, and we talked about patience and how sometimes you got to walk away from a situation. I have chosen in my present day life to leave behind and walk away and let go of people that will push that button. You hear all the time, and I'm trying to say this without saying this, that you should forgive, which is absolutely correct. But if you hear me, you don't have to reconcile with people. You don't have to have people in your everyday life or your once a week life or your once a month life or your once a year life that would cause you to lose your peace, your joy, the blessings of God, the promises of God, the opportunities of God. If someone would cause you to lose everything, if they have the power to make you make a wrong choice, a wrong decision, if they are a snake, a worm, if they are someone who would cause you pain, who would cause you harm, who would cause you to be in danger, hear me clearly, hear me clearly. You do not have to keep them in your life. And I would rather you walk away and keep your sanity and your peace than invite them into your life because people say, oh, you should forgive them, thinking forgiveness means reconciliation. This is your life. You have to live it. You choose whether you want the drama, the stress, and the trauma in your life, or if you would rather have peace. Now, if you are the hellraiser, if you are the Judas, if you are the person causing harm, the one thing that you could do is accept and understand when someone breaks ties with you, and not try to force it, and not try to talk your way out of it. You did what you did, accept what you did, and accept the consequences of what you did. Trust me, in life, I've been the hellraiser, just like I have been the person who the hell was brought to. I've had to pay for those consequences either way it went. And I'm telling you, for your own health and safety and your good, that if someone chooses to cut ties, that's a consequence. And know that out of the kindness of their heart, they'd rather cut ties with you than actually say or do something that could destroy not only you, but them. Keep that in mind. Life is hard. And these little imps, these devils, these people, because they're people. But we also know it's not just flesh and blood. This week, I want you to keep reading Ephesians, well, not keep, but read Ephesians 6:10-20 every morning that you wake up, and cover yourself. Put on the full armor of God, because these attacks are becoming more and more intense, because you're getting closer and closer to your goals. You're getting closer and closer to walking through those doors. You're getting closer and closer to the opportunities. So hellfire is coming. The devil doesn't want you to make it out. He doesn't want you to walk into the purpose that is aligned for your life. And he's sending all manners of imps, of demons, of distractions, of distractors, of disruptions. You want to fight, because you're so close. And I don't want you to give in to the temptations that are coming around you. And I don't want to get you to give in to the distractions. Neither do I want you to give up, nor do I want you to be tricked by these people who have nothing to lose. They can bother you, and you give up everything, sacrifice everything, and they're just moving on with their lives. La 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 la. Not being affected, not that you see, because they've done what they were supposed to do. Now you do what you're supposed to do. Get on your job. Remember, do what you love what you do, and always, always keep God first. Matthew 6:33. Study it this week. I'll see you next time. Have a great week.